42, so not the oldest person in the room. Not too far behind, but well into my midlife crisis. Can you tell? A couple other things that just give away that midlife crisis. So the first, I've been going on a few holidays, last year and a half or so. Cruises. Anyone been on a cruise for a holiday? Obviously the younger ones in the room like, oh what? No chance. I recommend it. Go on a cruise, you get to wear jackets just like this. You might not want to. Second thing I've been doing, okay, this might appeal more to the younger crowd. Anyone? Lidl? Shopping in Lidl? A couple in South London, not so many in West. I like to spend a bit of time down the middle aisle. Anyone else? The power tools, right? I have got the complete power tool collection. Can't use a single one of them, as you can probably tell from this little tiny plaster where I cut myself trying to use one. Didn't go well. And then I was going to go all out for the midlife crisis and buy myself, couldn't afford a sports car, I was going to go for a Chelsea tractor. Couldn't afford that either. So I went for the Slough plough. Which everyone's like, where is Slough? Anyone heard of Slough? Yeah, it's not a nice part of the world. Not going to lie, but I do live there, so I have to admit that. And what that means is, telling a room full of complete strangers who have never really heard of Slough or reacted too much, apart from that wonderful gentleman over there. Thank you very much, good to have you here. That I live in Slough, which is a bit like saying you own a Skoda. Not as bad as it used to be, but it's always going to be considered a bit shit. Anyway, a little bit about me. So I am, how do I describe myself? What I'm going to say is the template for the king now. So if you look at me side on, stamp. I've got the ears, I've got the nose. Look at me this side, the coin. I am ready. So they're going to mask the coins and the stamps on what you see in front of you now. Even the hairline. Tried to cover it up, but it's there. That hairline I get from my dad, not from the king. That would be really weird. He's only got one son, apparently. So, the other bit, the hairline from my dad. The thing I get from my mum, hairy legs. Which is a gift. Anyway, that's about the hairy legs. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this jacket. The reason for this jacket, like I said, cruises. So 4 cruises I've been on in the last kind of year and a half. Before anyone could not afford to go on holiday because of this crisis of living craziness. Anyone been to Amsterdam? No. You're well travelled. From Spain to here, you didn't even stop. No. Outrageous. So, anyone heard of the Condomeria? There's a yes. There's always at least one yes in the room. It's great. So the Condomeria, for those that don't know and fancy a trip to Amsterdam, is a small little shop in the back streets of Amsterdam. It sells nothing but condoms. Exactly right, Condomeria. It's a clue. It's in the title. Nothing but condoms. Different shapes, different sizes, different colours. Even different characters on some of them. It's a bit weird. So the one that I guess caught my eye. I don't say caught my eye because you don't want a condom catching your eye, really, do you? But the one that caught my eye, a vegan condom. So I've got a question for this lovely crowd. Can a vegan condom ever be 100% meat-free? And I could tell you one more joke, but it's probably not going to land as well as that one did. So, how long have we got left? Where are we up to? 1 minute left. Excellent. That's what the wife says quite often. So, the hairline. No, let's not go with a hairline joke. Let's not do that. Let's go with a little joke about a friend of mine. A good friend of mine. So I mentioned my wife. So we got married last year. One person cheered. My wife didn't. She's very disappointed. Questioned her life choices. But the good thing about being married is the circle of friends has increased just that little bit wider. And unfortunately, that does mean so do birthday presents. You've got to spend money on all your friends, don't you, right? So we bought our friend an electric toothbrush a couple of weeks ago. She still hasn't worked out how to put the brush head on the top of the electric toothbrush. She's got no idea. But she tells us she's been using that toothbrush for a week and a half. Has not stopped smiling. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all for me, because I'm not sure I can fill the last 20 seconds. Thank you very much.